Welcome to Showcase Sunday Mailbox Monday and Stacking the Shelves for the weekend of July 25th. I got a number of books this week again. I'll go through the ones for review first. The first one I got for review is Poison Promise by Jennifer Estep. I think this is like the 11th book or the 9th book in the Elemental Assassins series. It's about Jin Blanco, who is an assassin known as the Spider, and all the characters can, well, not all the characters, some of the characters can use like this elemental magic. And so it's been a pretty good series. The first half of the series was just absolutely excellent. The last few books haven't really had like an overarching story. They've just been kind of self-contained little mysteries or problems or whatever that the characters have to deal with. So I don't know. I haven't liked the last few as much. I'm going to read this one. If this one is still kind of mediocre, then I'm just going to give up the series. Anyways, this is adult urban fantasy, and this actually did come out Tuesday, and I got it to review on Monday, so I haven't read it yet. Alright, the other one I got to review is Visions by Kelly Armstrong, and this is the second novel in the Canesville series. My understanding is this is more of a mystery series than any sort of fantasy type series. I actually got Omens for review as well, and it's still sitting in my pile of books to review. So I'm going to try to read that in the next couple weeks and then read this. This actually comes out mid-August, so it comes out in a couple weeks. So hopefully I'll be able to do it. I like the cover for it though. I think that's really a nice cover. I'm going to get that from the publisher for review. The last book I got for review is The Wrenchies by Farrell Dalrymple. I had been looking at this off and on NetGalley. They did have ebooks of it for review. I decided to skip it then, but then they have it on the Amazon Vine program. It's actually a final copy, so it's full color and has everything. So I decided to go ahead and get it for review. This just came out, I believe, the beginning of July, and at least I'm pretty sure of it. I don't know if it'll tell. Anyways, it's supposedly it's about a group of kids that end up trying to survive in some post-apocalyptic world type of thing. I don't know. It's actually getting pretty awful reviews, but I don't know. I'm still intrigued by it, so I went ahead and requested it for review. One of my cats really wants some love here. Yeah, hi. You want to say hi? They don't like it when I talk to the camera, do you? You don't like it. Look at the camera. Say hi. She's so... now she's all grumpy. I did swap a book through paperbackswap.com, and it's one I've had on my list for actually a couple years trying to get a copy of it. It's Tales of the Dying Earth by Jack Vance. This is a combination of all 4 Dying Earth novels in one volume. I actually got another book from Tor to review that was like additional Tales of the Dying Earth from other various authors. And that kind of intrigued me. I wanted to read the original Tales of the Dying Earth book by Jack Vance. So I got that from Paperback Swap. I did buy 3 books this week, and part of this, well, there's a reason for everything. I was actually looking at Jana Oliver and trying to figure out what her next like series was going to be, and then I realized she released another Demon Trappers novella like late last year that I just missed for some reason, and that's called Grave Matters, and this deals with Riley, and I'm like totally blanking on the guy's name. Anyways, it deals with those 2 main characters and the events that actually happen after the final book in the series, so I wanted to read it. I really love that series. It's like one of my all-time favorite young adult urban fantasy series is the Demon Trappers. There were 4 books in it. This is novella 4.5, so I was excited to get that. The other book I bought, which I had on my list for my birthday but did not get, and I had to get because it's like the final one in the series, is Rust by Royden Lepp. This is Death of the Rocket Boy, and this has been a really nice series. It's all done in these sepia, I don't know how to say it, tones, and it's about this rocket boy who crashes at this farm, and there's lots of like automatons, like giant robot things. It's got a very steampunk feel to it. There's a lot about war and stuff in here. It's been a very well written, well done, kind of nostalgic story, if that makes sense. It's got like sci-fi robots, but it all takes place on kind of this farm, so it's got this very like nostalgic feel to it. I have loved these. This is the final book in this graphic novel series, so I went ahead and got it. I also like the quality of the books they're done. It's really nice, you know, fabric binding and very nice thick pages and good quality color prints. So I do like to own these in hardback. The last one I bought is this 8th book in the Girl Genius series, and this is Agatha Heterodyne in the Chapel of Bones. My mom and my husband actually bought me books like 7 and 9 and not 8, so then I had to go back and buy book 8 because, you know, I can't read 9 if I don't have 8, so what are you gonna do? And then the last book I got was actually an audiobook. Audible.com was having a big sale on children's books. I read a lot of children's books because a lot of middle grade fantasy and young adult fantasy falls in that category. So the one that I bought there is Storybound by Marissa Burt. I think I would know that. It's just like my name. Anyways, this is about a bunch of kids who are raised to take places in fairy tales. It sounds a little bit like, the premise sounded a little bit like The School for Good and Evil. But I'm just I love fairy tales, and so I was very curious as to what this was about, and it was on sale for like $2.99 for the audiobook, so I went ahead and got it. And I don't know if that sale's still going on, but if you do like audiobooks and you do like middle grade, young adult children's books, they had a ton of audiobooks on sale for like $1.99, $2.99, and $3.99. And for an audiobook, that's super cheap. I mean, even I have an Audible membership, but it's still cheaper for me to buy the book for $2.99 than it is to get it. So anyways, and that is what I got for books this week. I never counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 7 books this week. Not too bad. A couple of them were graphic novels, so I should be able to get through those quickly. That's all I really have to say. I hope you guys have a great week of reading, and I will talk to you next week. All right, bye.